Oh man, empty. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, I think I have something in my back pocket for this. What's this? Huh, Dillon Precision Auto-Center Decap die. Oh, well maybe let's do some 300 blackout case processing on a XL750 or something and put it to the test. Come on, let's get to it. Hey there, Kyle Shields from UltimateReloader.com. So a lot of you at home probably already own a Dillon XL750 or a Dillon XL650, for example. It's a very common, very popular, very good overall press for loading precision ammo and loading ammo pretty quickly, and even pistol as well. But I thought, why not try doing some case processing on it? It's a little non-conventional, but it can be done. I've used fully automated systems before. I've used the RL1100, I've used the CP2000, but I haven't used the 750 yet for case processing. So with that, what did I choose to do for my stations and my overall setup here? Now again, it is a little limiting compared to the higher end presses, so your operations are a little slimmer, but it can be done. So on station number 1, I've got a case feed, and note that I had to do some 3D printing, my favorite thing, to print a 300 blackout adapter, because that's what we'll be loading in this video. Dillon does make 300 blackout case feed adapters. We just didn't have one here. I figured, hey, quick option, print it with my Voron at home. Station number 1, we've got the case feed, then we've got the decapper. And I'll get into these Dillon decapping dies here in a little bit later. On station number 2, we got FL size with the expander ball removed. The reason I removed the expander ball is because that's recommended when you're using the trimmer. So station number 3 is empty because our trimmer does take up a lot of space here. Station number 4 is the Dillon RT1500 trimmer that we got set up with the 300 blackout trimming die. Station number 5 is case ejection. So again, not a lot going on. So for example, if you have brass that you would like to swage, or maybe you want to run a mandrel through it, you're not going to be able to do that all in one step here. But to be honest, it's a very common thing to do very limited operations during case processing. And in fact, a lot of people will just do one major operation at a time, just decap or just swage, for example. It's really personal preference, but in the bigger scale, a lot of people tend to run it pretty slim for the reduced risk of failures. So with that, let's go ahead and fire this thing up, give you a live demo and show you how it all works. All right, before we get going here, I'm going to put in my other side of ear protection. One thing to note, I've got the trimmer set to trim at 1.352, which is a little bit on the low end for 300 blackout, but still not at the very low end. And I did that intentionally just to have more room for forgiveness as we size this brass up and everything. So I do have a vacuum underneath the bench here, hence the Ear Pro. This thing's pretty loud. It is recommended to run a vacuum hose from your trimmer, especially if you're processing a lot. But let's get everything fired up and all the stations filled here and get the vacuum and trimmer on. All right, everything seems to be working really, really well. If you notice, I was adding a little bit of dwell time. Now on an automated machine, you could set that, it would do it for you, but you want to hang out a little bit at the top of the stroke there so you can let the trimmer do its work. In this case, this is pretty light. It's kind of just kissing the top of the brass and just getting it all uniformed. I did check some brass earlier and it was all within a thousandth or two tolerance, give or take. Some of it was dead on, especially between the same lots, like some of the Federal I was picking up in there. But anyway, so what I'll do next is finish processing the rest of this brass. I'll be right back. All right, so I just got done processing all that 300 blackout brass that I had, and overall, that was a really smooth process. Once you get this XL750 up and running, it's a great press. There's a reason why people really do like this thing. The only thing I had to do was adjust the case feed a little bit. I was getting some upside down cases, but that's a simple speed adjustment and adjusting the opening up there with the hex key real quick. After that, it was all set and forget. I just cranked away all that brass. So what about these shuttle decapping dies? You might be thinking, man, those look awfully familiar. Well, because they are. If you don't know, a little while back, Dillon has acquired the IP for the FW-Arms decapping dies. These are the same great dies that you know and love already. And now Dillon is taking the reins and is making them. So what you get with each die is you'll get 2 decapping pins as well as 2 wrenches. And there are 2 sizes available. There's the standard size, and then there's the large size. And the large will go up to 338 Lapua. So that can handle almost all of your cases. Generally, it's recommended just use the standard one if you're not needing anything much bigger than that. So it's the same shuttle design as we have used before. Works really well. During this processing, I had some stubborn primers. I could hear it. I could hear the click, and it was just trucking right along. It just popped out the primers. I have a I have the little bin over here just full of all the primers, so it didn't really miss a beat there. And what you'll have if you use these types of decapping dies, these shuttle decapping dies, is you'll have less downtime during processing. And I've experienced that firsthand, not just here, but before when I've used these previously. They really are really solid. They're in stock and the prices are the same. So Dillon has an abundance of stock. That was one question I asked, 'cause I've noticed before it could be a bit tricky to get your hands on one of these, but now you can get them. So if you want one, definitely go to Dillon's website and check that out. Spare parts are available on Dillon's website for all of the parts you can need for this die. So if anything breaks, it's highly unlikely, but if it does, you can get it on their website. There's a lifetime warranty, and the die is part black oxide and Cerakote blue for all you Cerakote fans out there. So these dies work much better as you scale up, meaning yes, you can use them on a single stage. Yes, you can use them on an XL750, but they really do shine when you add them to a much bigger and maybe better suited press for case processing, such as the DA3000 if you want to go automated, or the CP2000, RL1100, or Super 1050. So I think we've used them on the RL1100 before, once or twice. But yeah, they work great on automated machines. They're designed to hold up to that task. So what I'd like to do next is load some of this processed brass I got here and go shooting. All right, so we're up here at the Ultimate Reloader Mountain Ranch in the industrial yard. Gonna shoot some steel here. After I got done processing all those cases on the XL750, I whipped out the Dillon 550C and loaded up a bunch of ammo with the cases that we processed, of course. So what I chose for my load is Barry's 220 grain with CFE black 12 grains of powder there. Let's test out some of this ammo, shall we? I think I'll go for that center target first. Nice. Nice. We'll try this lower target here. Nice. All right, let's try this upper one. Oh yeah. How many more I got? Go back to center target here. Ah, out. Okay. Man, overall, that worked really well. There probably could be some tuning, maybe with adjustable gas block on this Banshee here, but other than that, for just trying out an initial load and processing all those cases, I really am impressed with the whole process, really. So what do you guys think of the Dillon Auto-Center Decap die? Did you have one of the FW-Arms branded ones before? If not, are you now considering picking up one? Or are you loading progressive or doing a lot of case processing? If so, what are you using? Are you using something like the 750 or the RL1100 with maybe CP2000 with the DA3000 or something else? What do you guys use? Let me know. Drop a comment below. That's all for this one. Maybe I'll do some more shooting, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching Ultimate Reloader on TV and want to take advantage of free resources, exclusives, and hot deals, just hold your camera phone up to the QR code, tap on the link, fill out the information, boom, you're getting Ultimate Reloader emails. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. Thanks again for watching.